bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Working the pass. Quickly complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's caught. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The run from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to...
Gets away from that. They make the stop, but the sweet holding catch is ready to give them the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Robinson will throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab enough. Wide enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Freeman. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before you...
There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Going to swing it on second down. It's complete to the left. They got him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone, helping your offense out.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And you've got a golden opportunity here to move forward. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up. You want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down.
Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little rope out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs. Touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
In the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
By the receiver. Gain of 28. Good enough for a first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Grabbed in the middle. It's found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Robinson looking to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are friendly. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the ground with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run.
The give to the middle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's
chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Gets rid of it. This time he's got his man. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well. He showed you his athleticism.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Intercepted. Big play. Picked up the D-backs wrong and return the run. A frame on his defense to get the football. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking to scramble. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. defense in a bunch formation. Robinson will throw. They can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Touchdown, Panthers. Special teams proving to be special. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end.
There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Robinson looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. Timeout called on the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll take a deep shot here. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick timeout called on the offense after the play. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives them a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Panthers just got that huge run. They love another turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. We'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. And he'll be brought down.
This offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the impact.
Yours on the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'll have to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clements. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. Ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle. Force the football.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Oh, what a catch! Touchdown! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Robinson will throw. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. The throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. To put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. And this way, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, he's got a chance. Not enough for the 1st down and once more. And a really nice run and pick up there for the defense. Avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's hard. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him at the 42, but they're on the roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Firing to the right, complete. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll set up the throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Behind just big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Flying play action. A sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out in the flat. Touchdown, Syracuse. A great catch around their 6.
And find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. A great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess what?
Breaks into the open. The 40, the 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play. Something to build off of. We need a lot.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. And falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And the reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down. Brings us to 4. Pitt will have to put this one away. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And the Syracuse Hawks will take over first and 10.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to sink a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They remove the sticks. It's first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
It's complete to the right. Russell out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And here's the third interception of the night. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You've got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the quarter.
Takes it the other way. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 38, and this offense is blowing. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's done.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
The Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. The give as they work on that clock. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, He has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope. A good fight to the end.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Overdrive, clock's running, 2nd down coming. Robinson working the pass. A strike downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Body on top and lets it go. Fires to the big fella. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and lead the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Okay, so I thought they might go for it here. Instead, they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. That is no good. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff. Rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for them.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always a letdown that naturally happens.